After Rockstar, Imtiaz Ali seems to have taken a little bit of a sabbatical, but the rocking director is back with Alia Bhatt and Randeep Hooda star Highway, which has kept him busy all along. Here's our correspondent Sabah Kazi quizzing Imtiaz and Alia about the experiences of shooting this film.
Well, they're all set to take us on a roller coaster ride, and this time on a highway. What better than a highway, right, Alia?
Yes, highway and my way.
Okay, and how did this highway happen? 15 years on the road, right?
15 years on the road, trying to make it many times, but not being able to. People not having the confidence in me or the story or something. And finally, no, actually it just didn't happen for many years, and it finally has. So I'm very happy about it.
Okay. Honestly, were you waiting for Alia to become matured enough to be an actress here for Highway? Was that the 15 years wait here?
Seems like, yeah.
Perfect timing, right?
Because...
We met also when I was small.
Yeah. Actually, when I met her for the first time, she was that high. And yeah, we'll talk about that later, I think. But yeah, perhaps that's the reason why it didn't got made earlier.
Lucky you. See, what if the film would have been made before?
It couldn't have, not possible.
Yeah.
You know, like the whole world conspiring to make Highway 15 years later with Alia in it, right?
Probably, yeah.
So how was this journey, Imtiaz, with Alia finally in the film, Randeep Hooda, and you getting to make it finally? How was the whole journey?
Finally, it turned out to really recording the changes that is happening in Alia and her character Veera as she traverses the landscape on the highway. We were really I was trying to be close to her and recording those changes. In a way, that's what happens really in the movie.
So what was the first reaction when your parents saw it? Because you were obviously in an Imtiaz Ali film where the woman gets to play a central character most of the times. What did Mummy Razdan say here?
Well, Mummy Razdan actually likes everything that I do. So she's my mummy. So, but anyway, they're still very personal comments, so I prefer to keep them to myself. But they were very happy in the first place that I was doing this film. So whatever the outcome, I think they're just happy that I got to go through this experience in the first place.
So among the 6 states that you've been to, what was your favorite? Like the most beautiful part of the country that you've seen that we perhaps are not very much aware about?
Oh, there was this place in Himachal Pradesh. There's this place called Gaza. We shot there, and it was beautiful. I mean, we stayed. It was so cold. There was no electricity because it was that time of the year, but it was still so amazing. So yeah, Sab.
Was it like getting out of your comfort zone because shooting in such different zones, different temperature zones?
Initially, yeah. I mean, that was the point. But after a while, that became my zone, and I was like fully owning that zone.